Anytime you make a list, and we wanted to make our top 700, they wouldn't let us. We ran out of time here, so this is our top 50. These are some of the guys and some of the names that just missed our top 50. Flyer fans, they're going to be in uproar. Claude Giroux, not in the top 50. What do you guys make of that one?
That's not as much of a concern for me than Jake Gensel, I think, on that list, because even at that, he was injured. I think that had a big part of this, but he was still on pace for 40 goals.
Yeah. And if this is a top 50 players right now in the playoffs, he'd probably be number one, right?
His numbers in the playoffs are incredible, but you can argue all those guys. Yeah. Yes, Claude Giroux, elite talent, an elite leader in this league. That's the great thing about this list. You can argue this all day.
The numbers have fallen off a little bit for Claude Giroux, so that's probably why he falls off. I'd have to really consider. He'd be close for me, even with the numbers falling off, because he does a lot of other things that can help you win. But other guys on that list, too, that we saw. JT Miller had a heck of a year in Vancouver, and that was someone we wouldn't have even considered in previous years. And now just the fact that he's in that bubble, and we mention him, tells you where he's at. So it is interesting. And Tarasenko we had up there as well, and he's been just hurt.
Right.
So I don't think there's any way you can have him at this point in time, just based on the fact that he hasn't played a lot.
How about a guy like Kopitar? You put him on another team in the NHL, maybe a team not like LA, who's kind of rebuilding or in that rebuilding mode. Is he a guy that is in the top 50 if he's playing with maybe more of a supporting
cast? For me,
yes.
Yes? For me, yes. Just I don't think he's got the help right now, Rupp. Do you agree with that or no?
Yeah, because just like we spoke on with, being in an environment like Pacioretty, right?
Great example.
Being in an environment where you don't have to be the guy and have all the responsibilities of scoring goals that Pacioretty does. Yeah. Anze Kopitar has every defensive responsibility. He has every offensive responsibility from the center ice position. So that's a lot on this guy's plate for how long he's played the game. But when you ask today if I want to win a game, that guy's on my team. Yeah. And I think that's something you cannot argue.
All right. Again, it was just 50 names. So not E.J. Hradek's list. We want to make that publicly aware out there, not Mike Rupp's list. So we make a list. It's up for debate. Those are the top 50, and these are some of the names that are not on it this year, but we may see next year or for years to come.